Everybody, are we live? Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second, everybody, give me a second. File, workspace, and open, and need to find classes. Classes, give it a second, alright. Come on, Forex. Doesn't work. Come on, come on. Yeah, we are sleeping today, right? Give it a second. Boss, what about the Java hip? Give me a second, John. Alright. Not working, right? Doesn't work. And looks like we need to go to trading view, everybody. Forex. I'm not sure if it's the PC, but you know, I'm going to do like 1, 2, 3, and this one, and where is Forex? So give it a second. All right, are we still here? Yeah, it's I'm not sure why, but anyway. Okay, everybody, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is Mike, the FX Boss, broadcasting you live on YouTube and other streaming platform like Teams. How is everybody? Happy Tuesday, right? Never forget, the goal is to bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years, on average, in an institutional way. What does this mean, everybody? This means that you're first an analyst, right? And then you become, step by step, you become a trader. Hello, Nandozi, how are you? Okay, everybody. And never forget, if you didn't receive the free manual, please ask for it. Send me an email to mikefxboss@gmail.com. And if you didn't receive this book with this beautiful man, you know, it's for free. Please visit the website www.fxbossfx.com. Alright, it's for free, it doesn't cost you a cent. You are going to graduate now, Dozy, from this course when number 1, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number 2, you have your strategy in place, you understand how you why you win, why you lose. And number 3, you have a complete understanding of how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Today we have lesson number 3, how to trade support in a downtrend, everybody. Risk disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice, we're here to learn. And if you want to start with Darwinex, you know, and take advantage of our beginner trader deal, you have the discount code, it's FXBoss. And connect on Teams, everybody, if you can, alright? Did I forget anything? Hopefully not. So that being said, everybody, let's go to trading view, right? I'm going to try to open Forex one more time. You know, hopefully our main charting platform, you know, it's Forex. Give me a second. Yes, Forex, it's for free, everybody. You know, you are trying to have the, remember, you should have the 4 time frames, right? You should have the monthly, weekly, daily, and the 4 hour. Okay, everybody, but trading view, it has a cost. And now you have here, you go to trading view, and you go to not sure where, you know, your pro plans. And now you go to plans, everybody, and here you have the item premium, you know. So for you to have the 4 charts per tab is going to cost you basically 29 bucks per month. Okay, everybody? Yes, this is an absolute must. Thought on Teams, thought. This is an absolute must to have the 4 charts, the 4 time frames. Oh, finally Forex opened, everybody. Okay. Now Forex, it's for free. Boss, can I ask questions from previous class? Absolutely yes. We are here to serve you, everybody. Absolutely yes. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to open USD CAD, everybody. USD CAD. Okay. And I'm going to go on the monthly first. Okay, and remember what we're going to talk today. It's difficult stuff, you know, and because it's related to day trading. Okay, yes, you can ask questions. So everybody, if you have your charts, you know that USD CAD, it's like this is the upper band, you know, of consolidation. This is the lower band of consolidation, all right? And then talking about USD CAD, we go to the daily chart, okay? And then we've learned, if you have your charts, you should have the market wave, okay? Now let's talk about how to trade support in a downtrend. And so we're going to learn how to trade support in a downtrend and also check how this works in multiple time frames. You know, this knowledge, this understanding, and this technique is the base of day trading and intraday trading. So now it's going to get a little bit more complex, okay, everybody? Now theory first, then we go to the chart. So how to trade support in a downtrend. We have a downtrend, everybody, making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And you are going to chart, you know, we've already built the chart, so we have support, resistance, pivot points from the, well, we're building this right now, but we have from the monthly. Now if this is the daily chart, everybody, I'm going to put lines and like for resistance in a downtrend, right? This is going to be resistance, and or how Jean-Paul says, resistance, you know. Hello Jean-Paul, how are you? Jean-Paul, it's from Canada, everybody. What's the city? No, it's not Vancouver, it's yeah, Montreal, exactly. Montreal is speaking French, right? So you're going to, everybody, we are here right now, okay? And you're going to monitor resistance, and then you are going to monitor support, okay? Now this is going to be a little bit more complex class because there are multiple things to learn. So this is going to be the support, and this is going to be support, right? Now this is the daily chart, okay, everybody? This is the daily chart, okay? Any questions so far? Now those you can post questions in the chat. Okay. Now I want you to understand, everybody, if this is the market wave, right? Let's color code this. As always, it's yellow, you know. And okay, everybody, this is the market wave. Then inside this market wave, you are going to see lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Agreed, everybody? Remember how the market wave works? You are going to have a downtrend in a down market wave. You are going to have a downtrend, right? You're going to have market making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and here is going to happen the what it's called the trend line break or the counter trend line break, and we're going to color code this in. Give me a second. We're going to color code like this. Okay, everybody? Now, this is the daily chart. Okay, everybody? And what is the smaller time frame? What is the smaller time frame to the daily chart? What, do you remember, everybody? Hello, Alex. How are you? Before I forget, everybody, 16th of October we start one of the most important courses. It's called Learn to Understand Risk as a Trader. Okay, everybody? We have another name, it's called also Learn How to Make Big Money, but okay, if you want to participate, alright, everybody, especially for free, send me an email or connect on Teams. There is a way for you to get for free in this course. It's going to be five Saturdays. Okay, it's the most it's the most important course, believe me. In a group of the last group that I have on back in time it was Skype. The last group that the most recent group I have on Teams, you know, we have about 27 student traders, and you know, and every year, right? So between the, we made the pool. Listen up, everybody. This is so interesting. So those are advanced traders. Make sense, everybody? Some of them are professional, some of them are semi, some of them are still, you know. But 27 advanced traders, Forex course 202 wise, we made the pool and said, okay, guys, which course do you want to be the last course of the year? Do you want the US dollar index course with basket trading? Do you want how to make money with crypto investments? Do you want Fibonacci mastery? Do you want market wave mastery? Do you want learn how to hedge? You know, so there are 7 different extra courses, you know, that professional traders should learn. You know, guess what course unanimously 27 advanced students chose? It was unanimous. It was 100% of those guys chose the same course. Alex on YouTube, do I have to send the email to your sir? Yes, please. Or Teams, it's better, it's faster, but email it's also good, everybody. Marcus saying, learn how to make the, exactly. Unanimously, those 27, not even 27 advanced traders opted to, we need to do again, learn how to make the big money course. Isn't this curious, everybody? Forex course 101 student raise, you're not going to believe me yet or understand yet. You believe it's strategy, you know, and it's the systems, you know, and it's the techniques. Those guys know it. I mean, it's all good, but, you know, making breadcrumbs is not going to change your life, is it? Okay, back to class. Which one is the smaller time frame, everybody? Which one is the lower time frame to the daily? Which one is the lower time frame to the 4 hour? It's just a concept, alright? And which one is the lower time frame? We've learned all of this. Which one is the lower time frame to the 1 hour? Do you remember, everybody? Yes, type in the chat. Hedge fund trade Nandozi, hedge fund trade Alex. Which one is the lower time frame to the daily, lower time frame to the 4 hour chart, lower time frame to the 1 hour chart? In the meantime, Nandozi is saying, in a situation where 2 time frames overlap, which one should I pay attention to in terms and relevant highs and lows? The higher time frame. Higher time frame. Everybody, if we summarize the manual of Forex Course 101 in one sentence, you know, it's the most important concept for you to learn. It's that the higher time frame controls price action and movement on the smaller time frame. Okay, Nandozi? Everybody I want to see YouTubers, student traders on YouTube. On Teams I'm seeing already the answers. Which one is the lower time frame to the daily? Everybody remember? Okay. I'm going to wait for you to put it to right. Okay. Now, daily is the 4 hour, the 1 hour, 1 hour. Not really, but so I'm going to, it's more or less, everybody. Okay, I'm going to help you. Thank you, Alex. The lower time frame to the daily, everybody, is the 4 hour, the 2 hour, and the 1 hour. Okay, the lower time frame to the 4 hour is the 30 minutes only. You know, it's 30 minutes only, and the 1 hour is the 15 minutes. All right, those are the rules. 15 minutes. Okay. Now, day traders, everybody. So we're trying to learn a skill. It's called, we're in chapter number 2 from the manual. It's called retracement timing and retracement trading. All right. So I need to learn, everybody, that, you know, that a retracement trade, okay, a retracement trade, you know, or a day trade okay, a retracement rate on any lower time frame, or a day trade, okay, or a day trade on the 5-minute chart is going to make money, in here. Give me a second, everybody. Is going to make money in here, starting from here. Okay, everybody, this is one of the difficult, I mean, not difficult, but it's kind of complex, so rewatch it a few, thinking on those, rewatch it a few times. I need to learn, everybody, that I'm monitoring past resistance, you know, I'm monitoring this area, it's called past resistance, and let's code this in, okay, I'm monitoring those two past resistance levels, you know. Now, what I must understand and learn to understand, I must learn to understand that a day trader or a retracement trader is going to enter here, and money is going to be made from here to up to here. Make sense, everybody? On a retracement trade, this is where money is being made. We start here and we go up to here. Okay, everybody? This is where the money is being made on, and disable. Okay? Boss, can you repeat, please? So this is, yeah, no, give me a second. The yellow one is the market wave, alright? The blue one is the short-term trend, okay? A retracement trade, when the market starts into a new retracement, I must understand that money is being made down in here, not up in here. Does this make sense, everybody? The day traders on the 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, whatever, you know, everybody it's different, but they enter here taking advantage to from here to up to here. Does this make sense? There are a lot of small information, everybody. Information number 2, the higher the short-term trend on the 5-minute chart or 15-minute chart, on any lower time frame chart compared to the market wave on the higher time frame, any retracement rate, the higher it goes compared to the past resistance, the riskier it becomes. Who is smart enough to type in the chat why? Why is that money is being made, talking about retracement trading or day trading, intraday trading, money is being made down in here. This would be the entry. And the more it goes up, you know, trying to touch past resistance, then this second entry is the most, see the red counter trend line? This is where you should enter. This is where the money is being made. This trade, it's has the most risk. Those two, the red counter trend line break is much riskier. I wouldn't even advise you to enter in here. It doesn't matter day trader or not, or a retracement trader. Money is being made down in here, not up in here, if you want to buy and make money on a retracement. 2 questions for you guys. Does this make sense? Is question number 1. Question number 2, why the red counter trend line it's riskier? Let's see how smart you are. What? Type in the chat, everybody, YouTube too. Think a little bit, type in the chat, ask questions. Boss, is there going to be a Black Friday promotion in November? Yes, it's going to be, John. But it's too soon, right? We're in September, October, November, so 2 more months. Okay? Yes, like every year we're going to build some packages, give you discounts, like 30% discount, 50% discount. We're going to see how this goes. Okay? No, I don't have a package right now, I'm sorry. Good question. I never thought about to have a package for Forex course 101. Max, thank you very much. I'm going to write this down, Max. Max, thank you, Max. I'm going to write this down. So build a Black Friday package for Forex course 101 private lessons. Wow, for Forex course 101 private lessons. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Max. Noted. Thank you, Max. Eric saying, because we're hitting the resistance. Yes, congratulations to you. Nandozi, because the past resistance is a ceiling and the market will pattern is stronger. Wow, applause to the two of you. Exactly, everybody. So this trade, as much as go up and up and up, now it becomes riskier and riskier, you know, because if I enter here and my stop loss goes down to here, we've learned all of this, how pattern work, you know, stop loss must go to this low, not this low. So if this is my risk, and just graphically, you know, risk reward ratio, you know, I cannot risk more than I make. I knew it, you know, they're complaining already. The advanced course is a different story, those are different strategies, you know. Okay, but Forex course 101, this is the basic stuff. You cannot risk more than you make, everybody, for your brain to get used to. Okay, so even though this is my plan, 7 times out of 10 the market is going to hit the ceiling and then is going to continue its way down into the new extension. Does this make sense, everybody? Study the chart, you are going to see this, how this market works. Alright? Forex course 101, it's all about the market. Okay? You are learning a learnable skill, you're learning the logic, you know, how price action moves. Okay? Because the resistance is the ceiling, exactly. Okay, everybody? So, if you are going to day trade, or intraday trade, or retracement rate, you must enter down in here. Okay, this pattern is called the crown. It's going to make a hard high. This is your entry to buy. So money is being made, one more time, money is being made down in here on a retracement rate, not up in here. So does it mean the ceiling should be a potential take profit? Thank you very much, Nandozi. Another one. Nandozi is totally, hedge fund trader Nandozi is totally correct. Everybody, also if you buy, give me a second, if you would enter here, which is not the best, but still, you know, if you would buy in here, you know, counter trend line break on the red, profit take 10-15 pips in front. Remember, those are always areas, support, resistance, pivot point, but you know, don't take the profit somewhere much above the past resistance. Take profit before resistance gets hit. Thank you, Nadozi, absolutely. Okay, everybody, so the first variable that you are going to learn, and you are going to tell your trader, the first variable as an analyst, you are going to think that, oh, the market is going to hit the ceiling and then 7 times out of 10 is going to reverse. Alright? When you are studying charts, in the future, in the advanced institutional trader course, we're going to talk about the weekly plan, when you're going to pre-plan what you're going to do for the week on 27 currency pairs. You are going to think like this, like, okay, we are here, you know, I'm speculating as an analyst, I'm trying to make my educated prediction on the price action. I believe that the market is going to hit past ceiling, you know, past resistance, and is going to move down. And I know, as an analyst, if this would be the monthly chart and the weekly chart and the daily chart, that this is going to happen 7 times out of 10. Okay, everybody? This is statistically proven. Okay, everybody? Study the charts. Okay? No, not the exotics, but, you know, the 27 currency pairs, you know, that we usually trade and so on and so on, okay? Boss, does this theory work on the 1 hour chart? everybody, statistically, what we know so far in 2025 for the last 200 years of stock markets, financial markets, it's the lower the time frame, the more random those concepts become. Make sense? So in theory, I would say yes, it works, but it's strategy and trading, maybe random. I cannot say oh, on the 1 hour chart is going to happen 7 times out of 10. It's going to be 50-50 maybe. Make sense, everybody? Great question. So the first variable, this is the price action. Now sometimes the market is going to not reverse, but is going to move and is going to get inside the past resistance, everybody. Okay, and now this is called, when the market goes inside, I'm going to delete this one for time being. When the market goes inside past resistance and it's in between inside past resistance and support, this is what we call the no trade zone. Okay, everybody, this is called the no trade zone. No trade zone. Anyway, 80% of you are not going to listen to me anyway. It's alright. No trade zone, the title is saying this is a zone when you should not enter. This is the zone of maximum risk. This is the zone where bulls and bears are fighting for control, and they're smacking each other, So this reversal at past resistance, it's predictable. Now the market is in the no trade zone. It's not predictable anymore. Make sense, everybody? Boss, why it's not predictable? Because the market went through. Okay. The market went through the past resistance. Does this make sense? It broke through. That's the answer. Boss, you said in our classes that our take profit should be the same at all the time. How? Nandozi, I don't understand the question. I don't understand the question that take profit should be the same all time. What do you mean all time? Like on the pattern? Everybody, if we're talking about pattern, the answer stands, if you are trading, we're going to learn in the future the Fibonacci pattern. So if the market hits the green, it must go to the green, you must profit take at the green, and this rule, it's always the same. But I'm not sure if you're talking about patterns. Okay, everybody, so the first variable, back to become a great analyst and then consequently a great trader, making tons of money in a few years time, not in 1 year, First variable, the market hit past resistance, went down. Second variable, the market broke inside past resistance, and now we are here in a no trade zone. The no trade zone is the zone of maximum risk, where the bears and bulls are fighting for control. Okay, so you should not enter in here. All right, now, if the market gets out of the no trade zone, now listen up, we have some rules. The market is going to get out of the no trade zone when you see, we are using the same concept from the consolidations, only when you see 2 lows and 2 highs, out of the no trade zone, then you are going to enter shorting the market wave or the shortened trend again. Make sense, everybody? The market did not break the relevant high on the market wave. Alright, everybody? I know it's a lot of information. Todd is complaining, it's a lot of information. Todd, download the video, rewatch it a few times, study with your friends and family, tell your friends about our channel, it's for free. We are looking for traders, Let me, everybody, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the browser, right? And I'm going to put Darwinex Zero, Darwinex Zero, everybody. If you are not fired up, you should be fired up. Darwinex, it's a broker, everybody. Okay, it's licensed, they have a license. Okay, this is not a joke. Darwinex have $345 million and no traders to invest in. No, this is not a joke. You can verify, you know, they are licensed. They cannot just build a website and say whatever just to sell something. Makes sense, everybody? This is a reality. This is true. It's not a joke, I'm telling you. You know, if you don't believe me, I mean, it's good. Don't, you know, it's always good to check. Try them out, check them out, call them. They have the offices in Spain and in London, you know, UK. You can visit them, you can talk to the guys. I'm telling you, this is for real. It's not a joke. Okay, everybody, Darwinex Zero. So hopefully, hopefully now you're motivated to learn, you know. Does a pattern has a take profit position just like the stop loss position on the pattern? Yes. Every pattern has rules, Nandozi, that we should obey. Okay, everybody. So variable number 1 is going to hit past resistance. You as an analyst, you're predicting this is going to reverse 7 times out of 10. Variable number 2 is going to break inside, is going to break the past resistance, is going to come inside the no trade zone, the zone where you should not enter the trade. You're not going to listen to me anyway. You know, I know it for a fact, but you know, still, I'm doing my best to help you. You know, and you are going to enter again if you. So here you tell your trader, don't trade, wait for the market to do one or two things. So or the market. So variable number 2. The bears, the market wave bears, the bears are going to win again. So the market wave bears are going to win, and the market, the short-term trend, is going to push out of the no trade zone. Rule, minimum 2 lows and 2 highs, you know, out of consolidation, out of the trade zone, you know, not consolidation, out of the trade zone. And this you short the market again. You tell your traders and analysts, oh, the market is going to fall. Not in here, out in here. Make sense? Most of you guys don't listen. You are in the no trade zone and you are speculating, oh, the market is going to fall. Not when you say it's not going to fall. Oh yes, but we have the market wave is down, the market structure is down. Not when you say. It can go sideways and it can break up. Make sense, everybody? And now let's talk about, you know, how to trade support. So the third variable, everybody, the bulls and bears are going to fight for control. And now you're going to understand how retail traders, which are not traders yet, they're analysts, you know, lose money. Okay, so the market, it's in a mess in here, and then the bulls are going to take over, and the bulls are going to break the relevant high on the market structure, also called market wave. All right, so just a few things in here. So this would be support in a downtrend. The red line is support in a downtrend, you know, and this is resistance in a downtrend. Resistance, right? Resistance in a downtrend, support in a downtrend. Boss is the no trade zone on the monthly chart affecting the smaller time frames. On every time frame, everybody, makes sense? On every time frame. Okay? On every time frame. Okay, everybody, so now we are here, and variable number 1, the market is going to hit past resistance, is going to reverse, and is going to continue its extension to the next extension leg on the market wave. Variable number 2 on the price action, the market is going to break inside the no trade zone, it's going to break the resistance, and then it's going to get out of the no trade zone. The bears won this fight, and the third variable is the bulls are going to win, and the market is going to break out, breaking the relevant high of the down market way, of the down structure. Alright? When you guys see the break of the relevant high, when you see the break of the down market wave or downtrend on down structure, what do you do up in here? How many of you online you buy the breakout? How many of you buy the breakout? Don't be shy. I'm the first one, right? I'm the first one who tells all the stories, all the mistakes, all the errors. You know, I'm the first. Oh, I did this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this, and you know, when I'm see a breakout and the market breaks the higher high or the lower low, then I'm buying. You know, because you know we are not in a. Of course, I'm buying because we're not in a downtrend anymore. We're in an uptrend, right? How many of you buy breakouts like this? Everybody? Everybody? There is no right or wrong. What I mean is the market is a no trade zone on the monthly. Does this mean the market is highly risky on the small time frame? Yes. Yes, it is risky on the small time frames, Nandozi. The answer is yes. The higher time frame controls price action and movement on the small time frame. Okay? It makes sense, everybody, right? It makes sense for me if this is a downtrend making lower lows, lower highs, and then the market does this, it makes sense for me to buy, right? Alright, everybody? We're not saying right or wrong, we're just saying, okay, be honest with yourself, and I'm the first one, yeah, I was doing this. Make sense? Exactly, Max on Teams, it's asking, well, what's wrong with that? Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Make sense, everybody? But if this is the, everybody, if this is, so down market structure, down market wave, if this is the down extension leg, retracement, down extension leg, retracement, down extension leg, and if and when the market breaks the relevant high on the market structure or market wave, then this becomes the first up extension leg. After the extension, what must come? What's the answer? After the retrace, after I told you already, after the extension, what must come after the extension? By the way, I have 10 more minutes. What must come after the extension, everybody? Next question. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Student traders on YouTube, what must come after the extension? Retracement. And if this market structure or this market wave, it's on the daily, and you are going to buy this breakout on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart or 30-minute chart, and the retracement must come, and it is going to come, what is going to happen with your trade on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, 30-minute chart? John is saying, wow. It is wow, right? Like it's wow. See, everybody, how this is all, it's predictable to a degree? What is going to happen if you buy, so this is the daily chart example, it made a new high, it broke the structured or market way, whatever, you know, this or simply this is a downtrend. It's worked the same, you know, and you bought the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart or 50-minute chart, and you know as an analyst that the next retracement is going to come. It always comes, right? We don't know how, we don't know when, but the retracement is going to come. And you have your stop loss somewhere in between on the 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart, you know, 4 hour chart. What is going to happen? The market will have to retrace, it breaks the relevant high. Exactly. Starting from today, if you understand this lesson, do not enter. You need to chart the chart. You need to chart the price action. You know, I'm going to tell you on the chart. We're going to see this on USD CAD today. When this happens, don't enter trades. Make sense, everybody? What is going to happen? You are going to lose. Exactly. You are going to be stopped out. Those losers are predictable. Does this make sense? Well, I never heard something. Exactly. Boss, how can loser be predictable? Because you know the market is going to retrace, right? Look in here. Daily chart, right? So, market wave, extension, retracement. I'm going to help everybody. It's going to do down to here. This is the extension. Okay, this is the only correct market wave on USD CAD on the daily chart. Okay, if you have anything less, it's wrong. Okay, everybody. So this is the market wave, right? And I'm charting, you know, the short-term trend, lower low, lower high. You know, it's a sequence. You know, lower low, lower high. You know, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. It's a sequence of highs and lows, right? Okay, everybody? So the yellow is the market structure, the market wave, you know, and bam! Do you see the breakout? Do you see the breakout in here? Do you know the market hit the relevant, the market broke, the market did break the relevant high? Can you see, everybody? Yes, the market is going to retrace, exactly. So this is the daily chart. If I go on the 2 hour chart or 1 hour chart, everybody, if I go on the 1 hour chart, where are we? We are here, right? Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. Hopefully too far away. I'm not sure if JJ Forex is going to. Come on, you know, not yet, right? Where are we? Far away, right? Far away. Oh, we're getting there. Far away. Almost there. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Almost. What? Too much? Too much? Oh, there you go. Alright, let's go back to the daily for a second because I owe you a trend line break, right? I owe you a trend line break. Everybody. I owe you a trend line break, right? Extension, retracement, extension. So trend line break would be here, right? Counter trend line break, and this one and this one. You know, there are many, you know, so I need to. But this will be the first one, right? Not, I cannot break tails and bodies. So charting wise, but this would be when you would chart this as an analyst, this would be the trend line break, right here. And this will be from the daily, but when you go to the 1 hour chart again, everybody, talking about trading and day trading, right? Now on the smaller scale, you know, I don't have time, I'm sorry, but just if this would be the correct, I need to check, you know, but if this would be the correct market wave on the 1 hour chart, then talking about trading and retracement trading, you know, this would be past resistance, and one more time on the smaller scale now. No, this is the 1 hour chart. Give me a second. And this would be the counter trend line break now on the smaller scale. So money's been made, everybody, from here up to here, right? Can you see past resistance now on the 1 hour chart? Past resistance on the 1 hour chart in here. And then the market entered in the no trade zone. Now, and if you would dare to short the market in the no trade zone, and this is not prepared, everybody, I'm looking at the chart as we speak, you know, and if I would dare, oh, I have a trend line break and it's making lower lows, lower highs, what it would happen? You would lose, all right? And now the market also broke the higher high, right? The market broke the higher high on the daily, right, everybody? So this is now the first up extension leg, you know, and we told you, oh, the market must retrace. So whatever you do, everybody, you know, this would be the stop loss on the 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, whatever, you know, you would be, can you see, everybody? Can you see, everybody, what you would be stopped out constantly, right? Do you see, everybody, on the smaller time frames? How many times you would be stopped out? Can you see? All of this was predictable. Question, what time frame it's retracing? Everybody? By the way, the extension leg goes up to here. We're on the 1 hour chart. What time frame is retracing, everybody? What higher time frame is retracing that you would lose? You would buy the breakout. You know, this high, it's higher than this high. You would buy the breakout and then it's going to fall. What time frame it's retracing, everybody? Can you see how this works? And look at the depth of this retracement. It almost continued the extension, you know. Can you see, everybody? The daily, applause to Alex. Alright, everybody? Study this lesson, download it, study, go through a few times, study the charts, try to find out this price section, study how the market moves. And see you back tomorrow, everybody. I need to go. Alright, see you back tomorrow with another lesson. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade like a boss, everybody. Never forget you're the boss of your account.